We begin this edition with the latest on the Russia-Ukraine war. It's the Russian forces that have claimed that they've captured the city of Pokrovsk in eastern Ukraine, along with Vovchansk, a city in the northeast region. In fact, Russian President Vladimir Putin even visited a military command post and heard reports from top commanders of the capture of Pokrovsk and Vovchansk. If we talk about Vovchansk, the city is located in the Kharkiv region that has been devastated by combat since May of 2024. Pokrovsk, on the other hand, is a road and rail hub in the Donetsk region that had around 60,000 inhabitants before the war began. It has been the target of an intense Russian campaign in recent months. Just last month, Ukraine even sent reinforcements, including special forces troops, to the city in a bid to fend off Russia's attack. However, hundreds of Russian soldiers had managed to infiltrate the city. The Russian Defense Ministry posted a video purportedly showing Russian soldiers raising their country's flag over Pokrovsk Central Square. The capture, if confirmed, would complicate Ukraine's supply lines elsewhere on the front and could even give Russia a launch pad to advance further north and the west. It would also put a nearby Ukrainian army garrison at a risk of being encircled by the Russian forces. An AFP analysis data from US-based Institute for the Study of War, ISW, shows that Russian army last month made its biggest advance in Ukraine since November last year. And this while Russia continues to demand that Ukraine give up its areas of eastern Donbas region that it still holds. However, Kiev also maintains that it will never do so. President Zelensky said that the territorial issue is the most difficult one. While speaking after meeting French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris, he also joined a call with European leaders, including those of UK, Germany, Poland and Italy. Zelensky said that he expects to discuss key issues with US counterpart as efforts to settle the war continues in full swing.
US negotiators have shared their proposals with us and plan to present them to the Russian side. We are receiving full feedback, which I will review with our delegation tomorrow.
After holding talks with the Ukrainians, US envoy Steve Witkoff is due to meet with Russian President on Tuesday in Moscow. The White House has even said that it is very optimistic of a deal being reached upon to end the Russia-Ukraine war.
That the president's entire team, including Special Envoy Witkoff and Secretary Rubio and the Vice President and the President himself, Secretary Hegseth as well, have been working so hard on this effort, and they all really want to see this war come to an end.